Sharon coach Dave Bodien, a thrilling win, a walk-off bunt in the bottom of the 7th inning. What did you tell your team between innings there after South Park took the lead?
Let's just keep playing, keep fighting, and whatever happens, happens. As long as you play hard and play your best, and we'll live with it. We weren't clean today. We made some mistakes, things like that, and we understand that. The girls aren't trying to do that. Winning is extremely hard, and they're high school kids, so we want them to just keep fighting. That's all.
So you get a leadoff walk to start the inning. Your big hitter, Maddie Bodien, steps up to the plate. Nobody out. Were you surprised that they decided to pitch to her in that situation?
Well, I think you're in a big decision. You either put the tying run on second, or you pitch to her, and she didn't hit real well early in the game, and so she hadn't had solid contact yet, and they made that decision, and she came through in the clutch as she usually does.
Made some solid contact when she needed it most, right?
Yes, absolutely.
So then they intentionally walked the bases loaded, bring Maya Bundra to the plate. Throughout the game, your team had struggled a little bit to put some bunts down. Was there any hesitancy to call the bunt there?
No, not with Maddie on third. And so when they called timeout, went out, we told Maya, hey, let's see where the first baseman is. If she's deep, push it. And, we'll live with if Maddie gets there or not. And I told Maddie on third, hey, on the pitch, it's like you're stealing, and she gets it down, we're moving, and we'll see what happens. So it's absolutely amazing.
How excited were you when Maddie slid across home plate with the win?
Oh, ecstatic, ecstatic for the kids. Ecstatic that we finally executed a bunt today. We had Seckley on the hook a couple times, and she's such a good pitcher, and she worked her way out of it. And, and this time, fortunately, we were able to execute and scored the second winning run there.
So you had some big moments in the playoff run that you made a year ago. When you're going through a game like this, you had the bases loaded at 2 different points, unable to score there. How much do you rely on that? Hey, we've been in this position before, we know what it takes to win.
Yeah, I think the experience is good, but every game is separate. The biggest thing there is we got to put the ball in play. We can't have that many strikeouts, and we have to move runners by bunting. You'd have to ask the girls, how they feel in the box, things like that. But we played so many different ways and won so many different ways over the last couple of years. I'd like to think that they've experienced all kinds of different ways.
So what way would you like to win in the quarterfinals now that you've advanced to that round?
Well, I'll win any way we can. Like I told you, it's really hard, and these teams are really good, and we know that. So, But every coach will probably tell you they're like a comfortable, 5-0 win when it's out of the hands of one swing.
Sure.
But we'll take it any way we can.
Sharon coach Dave Bodien, your winner here in the first round. Move on to the quarterfinals for the second year in a row.
Thank you.
Congratulations. Good luck.
Yep. Thank you.